since the engine's out, I figure might as well throw in some manifolds and mid pipes. Looking at these things, I can't believe I was seriously contemplating running these stock cast manifolds. Yeah, you can see the difference here. Things are going to get so much more flow and probably sound a whole lot better too. So we'll go ahead and bolt these BBK shorty headers on, and then we'll jump to the mid pipes. Fit a finger in there. All right, take a look. Huge difference. That thing's gonna flow so much air. Probably gonna sound pretty good too. Yeah. All right, now let's go on to the mid pipes. So the headers are installed. Now it's on to the mid pipes. Pick these things up from a 797 Performance. Same thing with the headers too. I'd say if you're in the market for any type of Mopar stuff, definitely hit them up. Excellent customer service, super fast shipping, and high quality stuff. Go ahead, bolt this up, super easy. It's a conical fit, taper fit. Slap it in. Throw a couple nuts on there. And I'm not going to tighten it down right yet because still going to have to throw it in the car before I get it in final position, but I mean, yeah, that'll be easy enough. And I actually have a whole lot more room than I thought. I was worried we're going to have some issues with where the old cat was. The old cat was right about here. It was taking up a lot of room, so now I'll be able to put the sway bar mounts on there. Shoot, that'll work out perfect. Oh man, huge difference. That thing's gonna flow. Yeah. Have to do a little bit of alignment. I just got it sitting there, but yeah, you compare stock cast log manifold. Yeah. What's that? And then high flow, this 409 stainless. Yeah, 409. And then I think that's 1 3/4 inch. I'm not even sure. It's been so long, but yeah, BBK headers. Shoot, that's gonna sound nasty. pretty much got all the brake lines, fuel lines, everything routed, in place, good to go. I did have to trim up the brake lines from when I originally mounted the ABS module. Left them a little long. Now that I have them secured, routed, bundled, everything's going to be secured in some heat wrap. Just left this off so you can kind of see what's going on. Drop down, that goes to the back of the car. That's fuel, vapor, and I got the rear brake lines running back there as well. And then two black lines that go to the ABS module. Those go right through here and up to the brake master cylinder, and also the driver's side front routed here, secured, no rubbing, no touching, and sitting in some cushion clamps, and then drops down. This is going to be, straight to the caliper. Should be good to go. Still have to do the brake reservoirs. Have to figure out how to route those, fly them, not rub on this corner, and then keep a gradual slope up to those fittings up top. Trying to go for about a 1/2 inch per foot minimum slope. Should be good enough. Got the brake line secured. Made this little bracket out of 1/4 inch round bar. Got it going through the upper frame rail here. Secured pretty good. Tie wrapped in place. Bolted down. This thing is solid. And it's got a, if I can get the angle, try to hold it straight. Got decent slope from the front all the way back to the master cylinder. Going over to the ABS module, all that's sorted. And now, I think now we're finally ready to put the engine back in. Ooh, shit. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but we've got everything straight, everything sorted. I'm not too sure about that. I do have some other stuff in the cart ready to go, so I'm not sure. The stuff doesn't seem like it wants to stay in place. Yeah, like that's, once it gets some heat on there, I think that's just going to fall off. And think about getting a new one of these. This thing's pretty tore up. I may just go ahead, put all factory heat shields, heat shield sound deadener up top here and in this area, because I know it works. This stuff I'm not sure about. Yeah, that's kind of, it looks cool. I like the way, but geez, yeah, that's not going to be a permanent solution. So, all right, we might be coming back to this, but either way, made some pretty good progress. All right, got the transmission cooler and engine oil cooler mounted up. Yeah, bracket's nice and solid. Got our quick connect dry brake fittings, and went ahead rewired them for these I forget what type of plug that is, but waterproof, not a WeatherTech, but something like that. What the heck are they? Oh well, but yeah, got these plugs put on. So everything's pretty much kind of back together. That's, shoot, yeah, finally back to normal. Just got to throw the engine in, I did go ahead and order the factory replacement insulation pads that go there, new tunnel as well, and the insulation pad that goes across the top here. I'm going to have to cut it, obviously, on the sides and across the top, just because, you know, not going to fit stock parameters anymore, but we're almost there. Shoot, that might be about it till I get parts in. I can't put the engine in yet because, you know, obviously I got to get back in here. So that might be about it for right now. Oh, man. Mosquitoes. All right. Better wrap this up. So, quick recap on what we got done in this part. Doesn't feel like I recorded a whole lot, but I got a lot of stuff accomplished. First thing, got the torque converter installed. While I was at that, also did the rear main seal, so shouldn't have any issues with the engine. It is a used engine, had like 60,000 miles on it, so might as well refresh it while I'm in there. Next, we got brake lines, fuel lines, pretty much sorted 100%, other than the fuel supply and the vapor. So just going to cut those to length once I get the engine installed. Obviously can't do that until I get the factory insulation put back in here. Ordered it, hasn't even shipped yet, so probably going to be a few more days, week or something. But either way, went ahead, got the brake reservoirs mounted up, installed hardline support here. So although this is braided stainless, I got a solid rod to hold it up in place, good to go. Got a good slope from the reservoir back to the master cylinder. Went ahead and mounted this. Overflow tank, gonna have to take it off because the bolt for the upper control arm goes through behind there. We'll get to that when I get to it. So I got headers and mid pipes installed, both those from 797 Performance. Again, hit those guys up if you got a Mopar or anything. They'll take care of you for sure. Also, heat wrap, everything. Biggest concern right now is heat mitigation. That's why I'm getting the factory insulation put back in here. Fiberglass wrap on the headers, downpipe. Gonna wrap the exhaust too, all the way out the side, all the way as far back as the exhaust goes. Be working on that on the probably the next part. Obviously, got to put the engine back in before I do any further exhaust work. But next step, I think, probably can't see from there. I'm working on the heating and AC. I had questions pretty much this whole time. No idea how I was going to make that work. I just kind of like, I'll figure it out when I get there. Well, I'm there. It looks like I'm going to be able to make it work with minimal trimming on the AC, the blower, heat box, all that. Shouldn't be too difficult. I got a 3D scan of it, CAD drawing, chopped up. Looks like I'll be able to make it work, no problem. But again, we'll see what happens when we get there. So I think that's about it for this part. Appreciate y'all following along with the build so far. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, nope, no big stretch. Come here. Hey. Oh, medium stretch. Oh, big stretch. Come here.